Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3 of the Prism Lens Effects Creators Club Breakdown. Today we're going to be breaking down a commercial that we worked on for Asus. Asus is a computer company, and they unveiled a new kind of pro laptop for creators. And Jake was the on-camera talent. I was the Steadicam operator. Our buddy Tim was shooting. We had a bunch of really great and super talented people working on this project. And usually the context for a lot of these breakdowns stems from like a Prism Lens Effects content day where we're shooting a commercial for our company and we're breaking down the behind the scenes. And I'm going to just be completely honest, this is not the case for this episode. This is actually behind the scenes footage from a commercial campaign that we all worked on. Yes, we did use Prism Lens Effects. I think we had the 4x5 Dream Effects in our A camera, the red camera, shooting the commercial. And I believe our behind the scenes that you're going to actually be seeing here in a moment had some Dream Effects as well. But beyond that, it's really the focus today is the behind the scenes. It's the cinematography, breaking down some of the lighting, breaking down some of the cool grip rigs that were done. And yeah, I mean, you know the drill. This is episode 3, so we're gonna be kind of just diving right in. So yeah, buckle up. It's a good episode. Like a lot of the other episodes, this is the visual glossary. Treat this like the index or the front of a book where you can see where all the chapters are. I've thrown a screenshot of what the different looks are throughout the video from different lighting setups, different camera techniques. So if this is a second viewing and maybe you just want to skip ahead to see one section in particular, feel free to do so now. Otherwise, we're going to jump right in.
What's up, y'all? Jacob Moments here, and we're back on set today for a massive campaign that we're shooting for the new Asus ProArt StudioBook Pro 16 OLED. And I got the shot list right here, the entire shot deck. It's gonna be a really fun day. And so this video is gonna be taking you behind the scenes on everything we're doing. Right now we're just getting set up. We got camera team, G&E, Gaff, we got everyone setting up right now. We're gonna get rolling, but today I'm just gonna let you, I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes on the making of this new campaign, which is starring me. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, come along, it's gonna be a fun day.
Jumping right in, this is the beginning of the day, and you'll see that kind of like a lot of the other episodes, there is actually like a good chunk of time where we're just building and setting up. That is the case on a lot of larger shoots. Naturally within like a 12-hour day, which tends to be a full production day, there's usually a couple hours of setup. So, this is just footage conveying the fact that we're building the Steadicam and, putting together a lot of the lighting setups and stuff too. And yeah, obviously with these lenses on camera, we are using the Zeiss Super Speeds. I find them very cool and sharp, but also they have like a nice kind of vintage quality. I was not the cinematographer on this project, but when I DP'd a lot in the past, I would use those lenses a bunch. They're very fast. They open up to a T1.3. So yeah, they ended up giving a very cool look for this project. And here we can see the grips and the electrics rigging a sky panel on some speed rail above. We were shooting on a white Sykes studio, and basically we were trying to create, and you'll see it kind of later, and you maybe even saw it in that little sizzle in the beginning, that there is a really big overhead softbox above Jake, who is the subject of this project. So yeah, we're basically constructing, you can see it there, it's 8 feet by 8 feet. It's basically 2 sky panels rigged to speed rail, shining through, basically I believe, I might be wrong, but I think it was about half grid diffusion. So it's an 8x8 frame of half grid diffusion. And they essentially just tented it or kind of wrapped a bunch of skirts or duvetine around to kind of prevent the lighting from spilling everywhere. Because the idea of a softbox is you want it to be pretty controlled. Think of throwing like a chimera on your key light. It's the same thing, just on a larger scale. And you'll see that 8x8 overhead ends up actually providing